Hi, I'm Sanj Licaros. I'm the CEO and founder of the Daily Butlery. The Daily Butlery is a butler-style training and consultancy service for the discerning principals here in Manila. A butler is someone who attends to the every need of the principal, meaning the employer, and manages the home. Modern day butlers now manage the home, the estate, even like your airplane or your yacht. So they have to know the technical details that go when you're managing an airplane. In our setting, for example, a home, they basically manage your home by managing the housekeepers, the needs of his or her employer. And then if your employer has, let's say, his own vacation home, like a beach house, he also manages that. He should be on top of that. And if your employer is very busy, the butler is supposed to be able to take off the load from the employer, and he's supposed to know what he likes for breakfast, the suppliers for the home needed for the home, or for if the lady of the house likes to throw dinners or likes to entertain, he's supposed to be able to arrange that for her. Well, I got into this, I guess it's also from my background. When I was young, my mother liked to host parties. And then in the 80s, the parties were very elegant. I remember my mom wearing long gowns. And then when I got older, my dad, he liked to take me out on dates. He would take me to fine dining restaurants, because then it was either you eat at a hotel or you eat at a fast food chain. It's not like now that, there's a lot of restaurants available. After that, I got into advertising, which I think was really a good experience for me, because I think that's where I learned and discovered being disciplined. And then I've always, because of my exposure with those fine dining restaurants, I wanted to get into the food business. So I wanted to be a chef. I took a basic course and I realized it wasn't for me, because we were like standing the whole day. But I just loved being in a restaurant, in a cafe. So when I was still studying, I would work as a manager at a lifestyle store. I think that was one of the first lifestyle stores here in Manila. And then, so there, the rest is history. I think it's really hard work, the discipline, and being kind, being able to work under pressure, taking things seriously but not personally. Homes, estates, or even businesses need this service, because how often there are a lot of great chefs, but how often can you say that that was a good experience? So I think I am here to elevate the service, whether it's a business, or basically have those families, give them memorable events by taking care of their needs. I feel like when I coach, or when I teach, or when I train staff, I feel like I am adding value to their life, because they can take that with them anywhere. If they want to continue working for their employer, then they will give their employer a happy home. Or if they feel like they want to work abroad, widen their horizons, then that's my gift to them. Well, first of all, we're Filipinos, so being hospitable is really ingrained in us. It's our culture. So I feel like for every home, whether it's a big home or a small home, for every home, the top three things that a host or a family should do is First, they have to make their guests feel comfortable, make them feel at home. Second is, of course, doing your best, providing your best, or using your best cutlery, or the best recipe. It doesn't have to be like expensive, or it could be, you're sharing something. When you share your food, like if it's something you always cook at home, you're sharing a piece of you, because that's what you like to cook, that's what you like to eat. And so I feel like whether it's a simple sandwich or a really nice dish, as long as it's the best thing that you can serve, then that's what I mean with serving your guests the best. And of course, the third one is just making your home open to your guests, to your friends. I'm also guilty of that. Before, I used to think, I'll just save this when I have a guest. But I realized from my experience, and also, I like to read a lot and entertain. We entertain. And I feel like, even like with our staff, our helpers, my kids, I try just to use, whatever is beautiful, whatever is, I feel like, that will add value to them. Like my kids, I try to, if like I'm drinking wine, they can't drink wine yet because they're kids, but I make them smell it. And I tell them, okay, and I tell them the reason behind it, or, I tell them something about wine. So with that experience alone, they learn something. I feel like go ahead and use your best cutlery for every day. Why not? Why are you saving that? Why are you saving that cutlery for? Go ahead and use it, or go ahead and light that candle, that expensive candle. Well, I would like my guests to say, wow, that was something special. I love their food, and I hope they invite me again. Okay, butler service or butler style is really about the small things. It's really about the small things, attention to detail, and yeah, it's all about the small things.